I want to welcome everyone to my channel. My name is Kimberly McIntyre, and I am a nutrition and wellness coach. And I love this job so much, helping people to learn how to gain optimal health, overcome setbacks, and thrive, have energy, and all the amazing things. And if you would like to check out my program, you can see that on my website, which is entirehealing.com. And this is part of my last name, McIntyre, but because I believe that healing can be done entirely, that's why we named it Entire Healing. So I just want to thank you so much for being here. And if you are returning, I want to let you know how much I appreciate you. As my channel has been growing, I've been working very hard at that. It's just exciting to see the numbers come up. I'm not here for the numbers. I am here to help people. So if I only helped one person feel better, at the end of the day, that's enough for me because that's the goal. That's not why we're here. So let's talk about why we are here today. So first of all, this is the first time I have ever done an interview like this, where I'm interviewing myself. And what I mean by that is I just realized for the first time that I can actually set up a Zoom, which is easier than having to get in my kitchen, which I do love. It just takes a little bit longer. And so sometimes when you know that you have to set up all the lights, set up all the cameras, and get the microphones set up, it can make me not follow through with that video. And someone had reached out and said, hey, you said that you were going to show us how to use the beauty balloon, and I haven't done it yet. And so this is just an easy way for me to show you how to use these tools. And part of my platform is teaching people how to turn back the clock, anti-aging without injectables, without going under the knife. And this isn't for judgment. This is my choice that I have decided the things that I won't do. I think that I'm going to get emotional. Sorry. Every woman just wants to look their best. And that's the whole point, right? That's why women get Botox. That's why they get injectables. That's why they have facelifts. They just want to look their best. And a lot of times you just want to look how you feel on the inside because so many of us, we still feel young and we want to be able to look in the mirror and kind of see what we feel on the inside. So I'm going to start sharing with you some of the things that I have been doing, which obviously you can tell. I have 11s. I've got stuff, but over time, it is getting better. And that's the exciting part is with these tools that I'm going to show you one by one. Today, I'm just going to be talking about the beauty balloon. But with these tools that I am using, I have I have seen amazing things happen. And so maybe you can't tell, but for instance, I gotta wipe the tears away. I don't like getting emotional. I had noticed a while back that I started having a problem wearing eyeliner. So I quit and I actually like the way my eyes look with eyeliner. They pop and it gives them more dimension. And on the camera and at work, I don't always wear makeup. It's, whatever. It is what it is. But when I get on the camera, when I go to work, I want to look professional and do the best that I can. And I stopped wearing eyeliner because the hood on my eye got so heavy, it just hit it. And it was like, this is pointless. And when I would lift it up and try to put it on and then it'd come back down, and it would almost be like coming down when I thought I made it go up. And now I can wear eyeliner again, which is super exciting. My eyeshadow is going on better, and that is from the facial cups. So I do have some videos about the facial cups. I'll put that in the description below, and I will do another video on that soon, but that's not what this one is about. Coffee break. Mm. I just love my coffee. Isn't this cup so cute? We got this one time when we went to Disney, and it's just fun. Water break. I have all the things. So I want to show you the beauty balloon. And this might sound crazy, but listen, this tool is so valuable which is why I am sharing it with you, because this, which might look like nothing, it's a game changer. Jowls run in my family, and so I'm fighting jowls. And I have definitely noticed, I mean, there's a couple of things that I do, but I definitely have noticed that that is getting better. Not perfect. I'm not going to be perfect. I will never be perfect. And I am okay with that. I will have lines. I will have wrinkles. I'm 54 years old. So I've earned those. And I am learning to be okay with the age that I am in that way, but to do the best that I can with what God has given me. So that's what these tools are about. They're about doing the best that you can, and we work out our body. We don't think a thing about going outside and walking and working out with weights and all of those things. We don't think a thing about that. Like that's just what we need to do to be healthy. What about the face? I am not an expert at this, but I'm going to show you what I do and how I am using these. And in the future, I will. Okay, so here, I don't mean to ramble, but for me, it takes me a while to wrap my mind around something. And then I get it, I get comfortable with it, it becomes a routine, and then I add on. So it's just where I am right now. So as I'm jumping around, sorry, the benefits of the beauty balloon, and this is just a few of them. One, it can help with TMJ. I didn't even know that I had TMJ, but I had gone to a doctor to kind of find out what's going on. I have a little bit of ear pain that comes and goes. And he said, you have TMJ. Well, I got Invisalign a little over a year ago. I'm almost done with it. Thank God. My teeth, they're straight. It's fabulous. We're going to talk about that later too. I guess because I am sleeping with, you got buttons on your teeth when you have Invisalign and you have trays in your mouth. And when I'm sleeping, my body just doesn't like it. And I guess it's clenching. And I could tell when I would wake up in the middle of the night that this felt tight. That's one thing that this helps with is with the TMJ. It helps snatch, but it also can help lift the cheeks. And the cheek area was one area that I noticed was starting to cave. And that is what can definitely age us, is when we no longer have the little fluffy cheeks. So I actually started doing an exercise before I got the beauty balloon, and I'll show it to you, which that's one of the reasons it's taken me so long to do this, because it's not attractive, but I care more about my audience than how I look. So I started doing this exercise where you lift the cheeks and you're working out this muscle. So you pull your lips and you're lifting this. And when I first started, I couldn't do it. It was so hard because this muscle, it just didn't have any strength. And who would have thought about that? So I would actually have to hold this area. So I'm tucking my lips under the teeth and holding that to get this to punch up. And now I'm a pro at it. And sometimes I'll even hold it there. I'll move my lips around, do a little different thing. But with the beauty balloon, it can work it out even more, take it to that next level, kind of like if you're going to a weight, when you're doing arm exercises and then you add weights, you're going to get more benefit, right? So Dr. Kennedy likes to say elegant in, which I love that, because then it's not like we're just like, like we're really going to make it look kind of pretty and attractive. So elegant in. I'm putting it. So I'm going to put it in my mouth and then do the exercise. You can do it two ways. You can do it with this long part on the top or with the long part on the bottom. So I'm going to do it with the long part on the top. Tuck it. Wrap. Do it till fatigued. And then if you want an extra boost, you might want to do it over your sink in the bathroom because spit comes flying sometimes. Sorry. If you think this is gross, you don't have to watch, but I have to get this out there for some people that wanted to see it. So when you do that, you're really strengthening this. You're also strengthening your lips. And then you can elegant in. Do not use this for blackmail. Fish lips, and that's going to help to strengthen your lips. You also can take the tool and tuck it behind your teeth. Uh, uh. Can you see all the different areas that are moving? All those different areas that are moving are getting a workout. And just when I was doing that, I could feel the burn. So you want to go for the burn. The other thing that you can do is you can take the cheek and push out. Excellent for strengthening those muscles. So this came in a pack, and this one, the butterfly, isn't that cute? I use this one. Well, I can't say I use this one the most. I actually keep this one at my computer because while I'm working, I just put it in and work my mouth. But this one, I just tuck it right here, that little line. You can move it around, but we're going to start there. You grab it with your tongue and you're going to pull it in and push it out. Uh-huh. And the thing with this, if you want a little extra push, a little extra workout, tilt your head back a little bit, and it's going to burn a little bit quicker. You get a little bit more of a workout. And Dr. Kennedy says that if you make a noise with it, that is an extra boost. Okay, I don't ever do that. It's just weird, but beneficial. So please, if you guys want to do it, do it. I just can't make myself do it. But anyway, you will feel the burn. And it's amazing. And another thing that this can do is it can get you to where you do not have to wear mouth tape. And this is very real. So I told the story before. We take car trips, long car trips. I fall asleep in the car. Well, if my mouth flies open, it wakes me up. And to me, it's embarrassing. It's very unattractive. I'm not going to even demonstrate it for you. You know what that looks like. It's very unattractive. Well, I started noticing it wasn't happening anymore. If I would fall asleep with my head to the side, drool did not come outside of my mouth because all of this was strengthened up. And I did not know until this that is a muscle weakness. How crazy is that? So no more mouth tape needed. When I sleep at night, my mouth is closed. I don't snore. So this can also help to shut down snoring. And I'm going to link in the description below my interview with Dr. Kennedy, where we talked about this, and she explains why. So beyond that, you can lift it here, lift it lower. It does have a little bit more effect. And then you can also take it on the inside and rock side to side, take it on the outside, rock side to side. And let me tell you, it doesn't take long before you start feeling the burn. Burn, baby, burn. Final one that I'm going to show you, you just take the balloon and you're going to press your tongue against. Well, actually, I'm going to show you two more. You're going to press your tongue against the center and you're going to push, and that tension burn. So as your tongue is pushing towards it, you're pulling back. And that just helps to strengthen the tongue. A lot of speech pathologists could benefit from using this with their patients because this helps with strengthening the tongue. And it also helps with symmetry. Dr. Kennedy had talked about how people will get braces, but they're not working on symmetry. So they're doing all this work, but they're not doing anything to strengthen the face and to make sure that those muscles are toned. So I thought, well, how perfect is it that I am getting ready to be done with Invisalign and I have been working these muscles and strengthening so that I have that symmetry. It's just super exciting. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to put our tongue on one side and push against it while you're pulling in the opposite direction. Do it to the burn. And I know this is not attractive. So if this bothers you, please don't watch this video. It is a little embarrassing, but I'm going to take one for the team because this is a wonderful way that you can turn back the clock. And it's so simple. It is so simple. So I will put my link in the description below where you can order the beauty balloon and you can get these products for yourself. I have a discount code that you can use as well. I've really put things into perspective when people are talking about finances, right? And they'll say, well, that's too expensive. And I'll be like, you just paid $6.50 for a cup of coffee. Are you kidding me? Like, let's put it in perspective. You just paid $425 for Botox and you got to keep going back. So I'm not trying to be a smart mouth. I'm just trying to help you to see that you buy this. I've had this for a few months now. You get to keep using it over and over again. Anyway, so worth it. And we are doing something beneficial. There's no negative consequence in using these. And that's what I'm all about. It's what you're going to see from me. So a few years ago, I had posted a video where I went and I can't even remember the name of it. It was a laser that also had, you know what? I'm going to look it up because I forgot the name. I'm going to look it up so I can get this. And I do try to always do research, major research before I do anything. But you got to think about like who's telling you to do it, right? Where are you getting your research from? It's called IPL. And like I said, I did my research, but then I went to Nikki Robertson. If you guys aren't following Nikki, you need to be following her on Instagram. She's got she has helped me so much, Termet Clock. She's got amazing information, all detailed, lots of stuff that you can follow. I had this done before I went to Nikki. And after I was talking to Nikki about it, she's like, you're setting yourself up for scarring and later it's going to be a negative instead of a positive. So anyway, it's called IPL laser treatment. It was intense and I had to put some type of numbing cream, which who knows what was that. And I thought about this later. So I had to put this numbing cream on my face before I had it done. Even with the numbing cream, it was spicy because when it would get up here, it would like shoot off. It was like electric shock going in. Why did I do this? Anyway, and it's expensive. It's very expensive. That numbing cream, like what ingredients were in the numbing cream? And then when that was pushing the numbing cream in. I don't know. Anyway, I'm probably going too far with this, but I'm just saying I did that before I went to Nikki. And then after Nikki, I just had a whole new perspective. And I'm so thankful. The reason why I went to her is because I was tired of going somewhere that when I said, what can I do to help complement the aging process? And they would always say, well, deep chemical peels, your Botox, your fillers, those are going to be your best bet. So I just felt like pressure and I wanted to go somewhere where the pressure was off. And so that's what I did. And I'm grateful for my journey. And I'm still improving. The under eye sag, it's still there, but it used to be worse. It used to be a lot worse. And so it's refining and um, it's just been exciting. So I want to share these things with you and I will do my routine soon. I'm trying to stop saying I'm going to do things because then if it takes me a while to get to it, I feel like I've let you down. And being here, I love it so much. But right now, I do the content. I have to shoot the videos. I have to set everything up. I'm the one that has to edit, post, description, all the things. It's a lot. And so I would rather under promise and over deliver. And I feel like when I say I'm going to do something, it could end up the opposite. But I just don't know when I am going to do my routine so that you can see what I do because I, when I get up in the morning, the things that I do, it feels so reviving and exciting. And same with when I go to bed, it feels a little bit luxurious and like a spa treatment, but it's very inexpensive and it doesn't take long. So I will try to do that soon. I did just get another tripod that helps me be able to do the things in more areas. So I think I'll be able to get that out to you pretty quickly. But I want to thank you guys so much for being here. Would you please leave me a comment? That just helps me know that you're appreciating what you're seeing, or maybe you're not. And, maybe this isn't the right direction, but I do like to share all things that can benefit health, whether it's outside or on the inside. And I will tell you, oh, I didn't bring it in here, but one of the things that I have been using lately that I absolutely adore is well, you know what? I'm just going to go get it because it's right out here. I'll be right back. And while I'm gone, I'll clean up my mess. Okay, they're so fabulous. It's worth showing you. Okay, so I have used castor oil for years. But I just recently started using it on my skin. I took a 2-week challenge where I did nothing on my face but use castor oil, and I actually enjoyed it. I was surprised because it is heavy and it is thick, but I would just lay a towel over my pillow so that it didn't get on the pillow at night. When I woke up in the morning, it had fully penetrated. My skin feels very soft and moisturized, and I was surprised the benefits that I got out of just one product. But Dr. Marisol has put it in this lovely rose quartz roller game changer. And I use this for my lip gloss, my chapstick. I put it on my lips every night, every morning. I put it all the way around my eyes every night, every morning. I have noticed thicker eyebrows, longer, thicker lashes. My dog wanted to start barking. I'll put it on right now because, oh my gosh, I love it. It's such a treat. Mm, kissable lips. I love this product and I will put a link in the description below and you save some money with my code. But it is just super easy. And I also have started doing some liver packs and I can just rub this on the area instead of, getting it all over the place. But she also did one with a pump. I love this too. I'm just using this. I use castor oil in some way or multiple ways daily, and I'm really enjoying it. Sometimes I wash my face with it and rub it all over your face, and then you just use a cloth. It's like steam, which is fabulous. Take it off. Your skin still feels incredibly smooth. I don't do it all the time because I'm not really sure. I need to check and see what is it doing to the drain, right? I don't want my drain to be stopped up, but I'm really enjoying this journey with castor oil. We'll talk more about that later, but I will link in the description below a video that I did with Dr. Marisol where she is talking about all of the skincare benefits with castor oil. It has just blown me away. I absolutely love it. It has really helped with softening the skin around my eyes as well. And it is my eye cream. Literally the only thing that I have been using around my eyes for the past month. So I love it so much. Anyway, check it out in the description below. Again, thank you guys so much for being here. And my next step is 10,000 subs. I'm almost there. And the fact that the way I'm growing, it warms my heart because I love being here and connecting with you guys. And I actually have gotten to know some of my subscribers because they have reached out to me about my program, and some have actually gone through my program, which has been very exciting because meeting you guys has just been a super big blessing. If you will share this information that helps me grow, share it with people that you know will benefit from my content. And I also want to let you know this is a great time of year as we are getting into fall to do a little bit of a cleansing program and get back on track from all of the summer festivities. And you can purchase my 7-day reboot, which I'll put in the description below. This is a great way that you can help support my platform. And it's only $9.95. I have seen people pay that much for coffee. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you for being here. You guys have a blessed day.